Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the boys' personalities and how I feel about them. Someone requested this video, which is really cool that I'm getting requests. It just gives me new ideas like I never thought of. This is in no particular order. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to do Louis first, just because he's the first one on my poster up there. Louis is actually like the first guy that like I fell for in the band. He was my favorite from like the beginning. Now my favorite Terry. I only use favorite because I love them all individually, like in their own little ways, but when I say favorite, I mean the one that I would want to marry. I guess you could say like the one I want to be in a relationship with, which I would want to be in a relationship with any of them. But it's just like the one that like I feel like that like romantic connection with, I guess you could say. Louis. Okay. So he was the first one that I was really like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. Let me like just be Miss Tomlinson, like, holy crap. I loved him because he was so funny, and I usually fall for like the funny guys. He tries to like stay like lively and stuff because he wants to be forever young and everything. Yeah, I love Louis a lot. Like, love his humor and how he's like so insane because that's how I am. Love the fact that he's so like that, and even though he's the oldest of the group, you would think that he was the youngest because he's crazy. Also like the fact that he's like that, but he can be completely serious when he needs to be. Like, he knows when enough's enough and you have to get down to work. That's kind of my spiel on Louis. Next one, Zayn. Zayn. I love Zayn. I'm gonna say that about all the boys and be like, I love him. I love him because he's kind of like, everyone always says this about him, but he's like the mysterious one. Tall, dark, and mysterious. You know, he's got the whole dark thing going. I think that he's like that because during interviews and stuff, he gets kind of shy, I guess you could say, but he's not shy at all. I think that he's a lot like me in the sense that he's shy until he's shy unless he's with his friends, like his really good friends, like, you know what I mean? Like when he's like in a chill setting, that he doesn't feel under pressure or whatever. And again, because he's so funny, like they're all just like so funny. I love them. Probably gonna repeat myself a lot with these, but I love Zayn. Like, I think that he kind of like, along with Liam, he kind of keeps the guys in control, I guess you could say. But then he has his crazy side too, because I mean in Australia we saw him go crazy at the bar. Next one on my post up there is Liam. I think Liam is the most adorable thing that's ever happened to this planet. He is so cute. Like, he just sits there and he can do like, he'd be dazed off daydreaming, and he has this beautiful puppy dog face on. Oh my gosh. His puppy dog face kills me. Oh, and I love the fact that Liam, he's that direction, and he keeps our boys in check along with Paul. But he can get crazy too. And I love the fact that he's so into like the fans and like Twitter and like doing twit cams with us. I love that he tries to take time out of his busy schedule for us to do twit cams. Like, that's like, I really like appreciate that he does that. I think all of us do. And I don't know, he's just so cute. I can't stand him. And like in like his twit cams, he's like, oh, the cookie man. Like, so now like whenever I eat cookies, I'm like, the cookie man, like, I just can't. He also has like a really strong voice, which I love Liam's voice so much. I hate when some people, like, you know, directionators and people that really don't follow One Direction are like, oh, the only person in the group that really has a voice is Liam. Or like they say that like about Zayn too. And it's kind of like, no. Like, they have beautiful voices, but they all have beautiful voices. I don't know. I'm gonna start going on a rant about it, so I need to stop right there. Next one, Niall, my little Irish prince. This kid. I love Niall so much because no matter what he's doing, he's always laughing, and I love him. Niall's a lot like me in that sense. I laugh at everything. I love that he's always laughing and he's always trying to find the best in life. And he's just so adorable. They're all just so adorable. I can't even explain it. And like, there's so much more to Niall besides, you know, his laughing, like what everybody sees about him. Like, I feel like he's like our little, I don't want to say pure one because that sounds weird, but like, he's always the one that there's never any rumors about. Like, he's always behaving himself. Like, there's never, well, besides that time that he winked on Australian television. Besides that, he's usually controlled. Like, he's just so funny. I love him. Next is my baby Harry. Harold Edward Styles. Ah! Okay, I'm having problems talking about him because he makes me want to. So anyway, Harry, as everyone says, he's the cheeky one. He's always, you know, flirting around with girls, and he's got that little cheeky smile with his dimples and his green eyes and his curly hair. Oh, and then the way that he says "us." Oh my god, every time I say "us" now, I will say "us." Again, Harry's hilarious when he wants to, but he can be completely serious, like if he's like in an interview. I love the fact that he does that, like, because I do that. And I can't think about the personality right now because I'm getting blinded by the beautifulness. Like, and I love when he bursts out laughing. They're in an interview and all of a sudden he thinks that something's wicked funny. He goes, ah, like, ah. And Harry, a lot of people, you know, Harry or Zayn tends to be like Directionators, like favorites. And even people that are Directioners, like, and like Harry's their favorite. I feel like they love him on the level of his Harry Styles from One Direction, but I honestly love him as a person. Like, even if he was some hobo walking down the street and like I got to know him, I'd probably still like be like in love with him. Like, it's a problem, guys. Like, I'm like legit in love with Harry Styles. And I just feel like he's the kind of guy that he would protect you like no matter what. Like, he would always be there for you. Now I'm gonna start talking about the boys all together as a whole. I feel like they're the perfect mixture. You have every aspect of everything within their group. There's everything in there. Like, everyone can find something that they love about each of the boys, and they're just such great, wholesome boys with, you know, little frisky sides. They're real boys. You know, like, everyone can relate to them because they still act like they're regular teenagers at, you know, Home Chapel or Mullingar. Like, they're just acting like they're still in high school. And it's great. I love that about them. And I feel like they do so much for their fans. That they're so close to their moms. I love that. Like, that's like the most adorable thing ever to me. Like, how Niall's mom went to the Today Show thing and all that. And then like in the documentary when they were talking about their moms and they were saying how they miss them and how Louis always texts his mom. I think that's the most adorable thing ever. It's so hard for me to pick out these little aspects of them because when you tell me to like talk about Zayn's personality, Liam's personality, it's so hard for me because their personality is Liam and like Zayn. Like, that's just who they are, and it's so hard for me to like pick out these little things about them because it's just who they are. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't. No? No? It's okay. They're always acting like children. Like today, Liam tweeted a picture of him on a scooter. They're so beautiful. I could just stare with them all day. I do stare with them all day. They're just perfect. They're perfect. They're angels. When Picasso died, or some other big artist, Da Vinci, was he an artist? No, he was a scientist. Whatever. When these beautiful artists from the Renaissance died, God was up there and he was saying, listen, I want you to carve out 5 guys with their beautiful personalities and all, and I want you to carve out the perfect men, and I want you to scatter them all over Europe. All over there. And one day, they'll meet and they'll take over the world and they'll make girls' ovaries explode. That's what happened. He made them carve. Have you seen Harry's V? That shit doesn't just happen. He was carved by angels. They are angels. That's my theory. Alright, now I'm going off into a rant and I need to stop. So, I'm stopping with this and I love you all so much. I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna say bye. Bye.